Better on the screen with a charming price, Motorola Moto X Play. Actually, both products have the same composition base, only the Motorola Moto X Style has a wider screen. This time, the Motorola Moto X Play is equipped with a 5.5-inch wide screen. Although a little smaller than the Motorola Moto X Style, this smartphone is still able to produce an attractive visual appearance because the screen has a high resolution and density level. Motorola also introduced the Motorola Moto X Play in a unique way, namely by making events simultaneously in major cities in the world such as New York, London and Sao Paulo, which managed to bring together Motorola fans in each city. As with the Moto X Style, the Motorola Moto X Play is also an early generation product after Motorola was officially taken over by a Chinese technology company, Lenovo. In addition to the Moto X Style, which occupies the market of middle and upper-class tablet phones, Motorola also presents Motorola Moto X Play, which is a middle-class smartphone variant as well. Actually, both products have the same composition base, only the Motorola Moto X Style has a wider screen. This time, the Motorola Moto X Play is equipped with a 5.5-inch wide screen. Although a little smaller than the Motorola Moto X Style, this smartphone is still able to produce an attractive visual appearance because the screen has a high resolution and density level. Motorola also introduced the Motorola Moto X Play in a unique way, namely by making events simultaneously in major cities in the world such as New York, London and Sao Paulo, which managed to bring together Motorola fans in each city. As with the Moto X Style, the Motorola Moto X Play is also an early generation product after Motorola was officially taken over by a Chinese technology company, Lenovo. Plotted to occupy the middle-class Android smartphone segment, surely the Motorola Moto X Play is equipped with highly qualified specifications. On the screen, this smartphone still uses a 5.45-inch IPS LCD screen panel equipped with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 screen protection system. The screen technology on the Motorola Moto X Play is the same as that used in the Moto X Style. In addition, this smartphone also carries an octa-core processor, higher than the Motorola Moto X Style. 2 GB RAM support is also present to complete the specifications of this smartphone. With these highly quality components, surely the Motorola Moto X Play will deliver tough performance. Well, about the latest Motorola smartphone has what other advantages? For more details, we have summarized the reviews of the Motorola Moto X Play specifications and prices in the segments below. Judging from the design, the Motorola Moto X Play specification has a typical smartphone design which is also carried by most smartphones, relying on a 5.5-inch screen, making it look quite large. That way, users can explore the visuals quite freely. The dimensions carried by this phone are 148 x 75 by 10.9 mm, weighing 169 grams. Physically, the Motorola Moto X Play's body is indeed quite thick. If Bagaway's friends pay attention, it is indeed one of the characteristics of Motorola's handsets. But behind that, the impression of dashing and steady in the grip appears clearly on the Motorola Moto X Play. Motorola uses IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen to refine this new smartphone screen. Not only brings multi-touch capabilities that are pretty good, the screen also has high-quality visual capabilities. This is raised by the screen resolution of the Motorola Moto X Play reaching 1080 by 1920 pixels. The screen density is also quite high, i.e. 403 pixels per inch pixel density. This will make the Motorola Moto X Play's image look sharp and spoil the eyes. The presence of IP52 certificates also makes Moto X Play a waterproof handset, but that doesn't mean that Bagaway's friends can take him to dive as he likes. Because there are certain limitations for this device to be able to play with water. Complementing this amazing durability, the Motorola Moto X Play specification in the screen sector is equipped with a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection system. That way, the touch screen will have a high resistance to scratches that are very likely to arise due to finger touch. For the size of the middle-class smartphone, it is almost certain that the vendor will present a capable hardware. It is also what we will meet on the Motorola Moto X Play specifications in the kitchen room. For the sake of a series of engines that produce high power, the Moto X Play is mixed with quality processors from Qualcomm, namely the MSM8939 Snapdragon 615, which is embedded in 8 cores that will make Motorola Moto X Play's performance to be very tough. The 8-core processor, octa-core, on this smartphone consists of a 1.7 GHz quad-core Cortex-A53 processor and a quad-core 1.0 GHz Cortex-A53. In addition, also presented with 2 GB of RAM capacity on the Motorola Moto X Play, which will help ease the work of the processor. For business graphics, Motorola entrusts this new smartphone graphics sector on the GPU Adreno 405 part, which is also a very high-quality graphics processing card. Then, the specifications of the Motorola Moto X Play in the runway kitchen space are controlled by the Android OS Lollipop v5.1.1 operating system, which has several advanced features that you can use. As with the Moto X Style, this time the Motorola Moto X Play specification in the data storage space is available in a wide choice of internal memory capacity. Although not as complete as the Moto X Style variant, the presence of the Motorola Moto X